welcome back to the channel. It is currently 5 to 8 in the morning and I'm just going to take you throughout my day today. I'm not doing anything particularly exciting. I'm actually working from home, but today I am on a course, a virtual course, self-employment course, ready for when I am out of the Air Force in a few months. So yeah, I just thought I'd take you about my day. I've got a few little updates to share with you, show you. That includes an update in my Tropic office, which I'm so excited has finally arrived. And I'm going to show you that a bit later on because I kind of want it to be dark to show you, which might be a little hint of what it is. So I might show you that this evening. We're going to take Arnie out for a walk because he's had his injections now, so he can go out on walks. So we're going to take him for a little walk to the local park. And yeah, I thought I'd start the day like I always do with my skincare routine. Now I have already showered, I've obviously done something with my hair today. I just clip it back because I haven't had it cut in so long that it just gets on my nerves. It's getting far too long and I just can't be doing it with it around my face. So my go-to, as you've probably noticed for a while now, has just been to clip it back and I don't have to worry about it. So I've already cleansed this morning. I used the Clear Slate, cleansing powder this morning because obviously I didn't have any makeup on my face, so I didn't feel the need to double cleanse, so I just used that and I'm just going to go in with the rest of my skincare routine. So I just thought I'd show you what I am doing at the moment. So this is of course our vitamin toner, which is so beautiful, and sometimes I even spray that on my face if I'm working out first thing in the morning just to wake me up. I splash my face with water, spritz my face with that. It smells like cucumbers and is super refreshing. Next up I'm going to go in with a new product, kind of a new product, kind of not, our eye work. Now, if you haven't seen, our eye work has changed. The formula is still the same, so the actual product itself inside is still the same, but the packaging is different. I don't know if you can see that with the sun shining through the window, but basically I do have an old and a new one to show you. So this is the old one and this is the new one. So with the old one, it was a ceramic tip, and you twist it and the product comes out like that. Yeah, and sometimes it would spit out and you'd lose the product, which was a pain. Whereas now, the new one, you just take the lid off, and as you can see, the tip is no longer ceramic. It's actually a Zamac tip, which stands for zinc, aluminium, magnesium, and copper, and it makes it so much colder than the ceramic tip. And the ceramic tip was already really cold and nice and soothing on your under eyes, but this is even better. And also, rather than twist, you just squeeze it. So if you use our Feel Fresh, our deodorant, it's like that. You squeeze it and the product comes out there, so there's no risk of it flying off and you losing any of the product, which is great. So I'm going to go in with this morning, and it's because it is so cold, I wake up with quite puffy eyes in the morning. I have been awake a couple of hours now, but yeah, they tend to be quite puffy, and especially if I haven't slept very well, which, let's face it, at the moment with a 10-week-old puppy, yeah, we're not sleeping through the night because we are getting up. He doesn't cry in the night really, but we are getting up a couple of times in the night to take him out for the toilet. So yeah, we are having disturbed sleep every night. So a nice cold eye cream in the morning, and with this new Zamac tip is just what I need. So I've started putting the eye cream on before my serum as well, because I think if you've seen my skincare routine from a year ago when I first started my channel, I think I put my eye cream on after my serum, and I've learned, or probably at the end of my routine, whereas I've learned recently from a beautician, she said to put it on before your serums, because, and it makes sense, it makes complete sense to put them on before, because even if you're avoiding your eye area, you'll still get some product there, so then it's got another barrier to go through. Whereas if you put this on before any moisturizers or serums, then there's no barrier and it goes straight into your eye area, which is obviously a very sensitive area, very thin skin there, and it's where signs of aging show first, I would say. So that's my eye cream done. I'm going to go in with a serum this morning, and I feel that my face is a bit tight, so I'm going to go in with the Rainforest Dew. Rainforest Dew is our hydration serum, and I just use a few drops of that and then just pat it. And already, I mean, these are just kept in this cabinet here, so it's not in a fridge. But again, this is so nice and cool on your skin, really refreshing. And this really does give your skin that boost of hydration that it really needs. And I absolutely love it. It doesn't really smell of anything, this one, but it's so lovely. Then I'm going to go in my trusty Skin Feast, my moisturizer. I just use about 1.5 pumps of this. A little goes a long way. And this one is super moisturizing. It doesn't take long to sink into your skin at all. It's really beautiful. It's packed with loads of super berries. And it's just such a lovely moisturizer. I don't like anything that's too heavy on my skin or that makes it feel like, I don't know, just like clogs up your skin, and this doesn't at all. It's so light but so moisturizing at the same time. And then I'm going to finish up with a little bit of SPF 50. This is the Sunday Facial UV Defense. So just a little bit of that, because even though it's not beaming with sunshine today, I always like to put this on. And as I mentioned in my previous video when I did the smoky eye makeup look, this is a great primer for makeup. And although I'm just working from home, I'm going to treat myself and put a little bit of makeup on today. But I won't bother with eyeshadow. I'll literally probably put a bit of beauty booster on, a bit of soft focus over the top, do my eyebrows, some mascara, a bit of blusher, and that's pretty about it, and a bit of lip fudge. So yeah. So that's that. So when I go out for my walk later, even if the sun's not shining, I always have my SPF 50 on my face. And that is my skincare routine. Like I say, I'm going to go and do a little bit of makeup, and then probably go down and play with Arnie before my course starts. Good morning, little man. Oh, you're coming to say hello to everyone. Oh, a bit excited. Oh, let's turn him round. Oh, come in then. Go on, do you say hello? Say hello. Say good morning. Oh, he's very excited. You've already been out this morning? Say good morning, Arnie. Oh, he's definitely livelier than the last time you saw him. Arnie, say hi. Who's that? He's not even gonna look. Oh, there you go. Who's that? There we go. Nice and calm. For all of 2 seconds. I can't believe in just, how long have we had him now? 3 weeks.
3 weeks on Sunday.
3 weeks, nearly 3 weeks that we've had him. So it'll be 3 weeks when you see this that we've had him, so he'll be 11 weeks old. How much he's grown. I just saw a little clip when I was going through my camera of the day we picked him up, and he's so tiny compared to what he is now. It's just amazing how quick they grow.
Chunky sod. Excuse
the washing in the background, but okay. Yeah, you've grown so much. You've grown loads. Oh yeah, the mistletoe still up from Christmas as well. We haven't taken it down yet and it's now the end of March.
Might as well stay up.
Are you going to say hello to everyone nicely now? Hey. Good boy. Good boy. How long was he napping for before I came down?
Probably about 5 minutes after you went upstairs.
Oh, so a good while then.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't that keen on his burger when he first got it, on his burger toy, but now he loves the burger, don't you? You love a burger? Burgers for breakfast? Just grateful that he chews his toys and not the furniture. We've not actually had a problem with him chewing the furniture. I don't know if it's because we've kept a good eye on him or what, but I've not even seen him really try to. But we don't really give him the opportunity to do it. Do we? No, we don't. If he starts chewing, we shove a toy in his mouth. And I think you've understood that that's what you chew now. He does like to go for this throw, but we're not too bothered about that. As it's yours now, isn't it? Look at his back legs. Just splayed out like this. But yeah, he's had all his injections now, so we're going to take him out for a little walk later. And we'll probably bring you along. We did take him out yesterday for the first time, so he has already been out. And he did really well actually. We thought we'd probably have to pick him up or something halfway round. We only went across the road. But he did really well, and of course he was sniffing everything and just darting all over the place, and yeah. So at least we can take him out now and wear him out that way, rather than just him darting around the living room or just in the garden, because we get bored just stood in the garden, don't we? And so it'd be nice to take him out for little walks, even if they are only short, because your little legs can't go too far yet, eh? Oh, another update, whilst non-puppy related, whilst we're here and I'm talking to you, we've chosen a wedding venue, haven't we? We've now decided, we finally decided on a wedding venue. We've reserved our date for next year, so we just need to confirm a registrar for that date before we put down a deposit on the venue. So Carl, you booked it online, didn't you, or went through this
you apply online and they get back to you. Apply
online for a registrar. And yeah, waiting for them to get back to us. So once that's confirmed, we can put down our deposit on our venue. And Mummy and Daddy will be getting married, and we'll all have the same surname. Yeah, we will. Yep, we will. You'll be, well, you're already Arnie Gledhill, but I'll be Gledhill too. Get your burger. Get your burger. Yeah, so we've gone for a hotel in the end because we've decided to go really small for our wedding. We were going through all the prices and how much it was all going to cost with another venue that we saw that we really liked. But we didn't realise how much food cost for a wedding. Obviously when you have about 70 or 80 guests, which is what we were originally looking at, it's just extortionate. So when we went through and estimated everything that we would spend our money on, you know, my dress, Carl's suit, wedding rings, decorations, flowers, food, the venue, what else? Entertainment, all that kind of thing. It was just adding up and up and up, and we were just like, oh, we don't want to spend that kind of money on a wedding. And I know I have said it before, like, you only get married once, or that's all we intend to do, isn't it?
That's the plan.
And you want it to be a special day and everything, but I think 10 years ago when I was in my early 20s, I think, yeah, I would have probably said I want the big white wedding. But now I'm older and, you know, lived life a bit more. I kind of don't want to spend ridiculous amounts of money on a wedding, and actually we've looked at a much smaller wedding and we can do it, we can still have a really special day on a much smaller scale and have all the experiences and memories that we wanted from a smaller day. So that's what we're going to do, and have our nearest and dearest there, and yeah, just a bit more intimate, and then maybe spend a bit of extra money on a really nice honeymoon for us, and so we get the memories of the big day and a nice holiday afterwards. So yeah, that's our plan for spring next year. Right, Mummy's gonna have to go and get ready for her course now, so yes, he is. So you're gonna have to stay down here, and you're gonna be a good boy. He's like, no. No, back dog. He's like, Mum, don't embarrass me. And I'll come see you when I get a little break. Yeah? Does that sound good? Does that sound good? So I'm gonna go upstairs, do my little course, and then I'll probably meet you back down for lunch. So I've got a little 15-minute break, and I came downstairs, and what do I find Mr. Gledhill doing? Can you explain, Carl, what you're doing? He's cooking, so it's 11:15. I was like, oh, it's a bit early for lunch. I was like, oh, what's he making me for lunch? What are you doing?
Arnie's having some carrots.
He's cooking up Arnie some carrots. You're a lucky boy, do you know that? Daddy spoils you. He's a little softie, isn't he? Isn't he? Is Daddy a softie? Does he spoil you more than Mummy? So you'll see it later as well, but I came back from a few days at work and Carl had also bought Arnie a little harness, and it has a little bow tie on it, and I said to Carl, I was like, you know, people are going to think I bought him that with the bow tie on it, but no, it was Daddy, wasn't it? It was Daddy.
The smartest one there.
You're a spoiled little pup by your dad.
First impressions.
So where did you hear about that he likes carrots, or puppies have carrots?
A bit of fibre from Google. You can have sprouts, carrots, what else for broccoli as well.
Look at this feast you've got, Arnie.
Yeah, he's got a little batch for his evening meal.
Look at this feast you've got, Arnie. How yummy does that look? He's not eating them out of our heart-shaped bowl, is he?
No, that's not stolen.
Good. Not being pampered that much. They're my mummy's bowls. What's the verdict, Arnie? Do you like the carrot?
What's his carrots?
Looks like he loves them. He's usually lifted his head up by now from his food, and no, he's not shifting away from it today. Is it time for Mummy's dinner? Oh! Sometimes he tries to have a little nibble at my thumb, and then I go, ah, and he's like... As if you didn't nibble it at all, and you try and cover it. But I can feel those little teeths. Yeah. Oh dear, made him excited. I can feel the teeth, but he didn't bite down. Here we go. He sees what he can get away with. So the health kick, well, it's not really a kick, I've been doing it for 3 months now, continues. I weighed myself this morning. I only tend to weigh myself once every couple of weeks or once a month, because the scales affect how I feel if they don't reflect the hard work that I feel like I've been putting in. And I have officially reached my first stone that I have lost. That's since the 1st of January. So I'm really pleased, the first big milestone, first stone lost. And I'm celebrating with a corn nugget salad. I've got cherry tomato, sweet corn, cucumber, spinach, lettuce. Did I say sweet corn? And obviously my nuggets. And I've got, oh, I've binned it now, but the Plant Kitchen Caesar salad dressing from M&S is really nice, and I've got that on there as well. So I'm gonna go and enjoy this in the front room with the boys, because it's 12 o'clock now. I've got a break for an hour from this course. And yeah, I'm gonna put my feet up for a bit. I am also a bit obsessed with Say Yes to the Dress at the moment, because like I told you earlier, we hang on, let me just mute it. Like I told you earlier, we have decided on a wedding venue. We're going for a small, intimate but very special wedding day, and I've also booked my first bridal dress appointment, which I'm super excited about. So it's in 8 weeks. Well, it will be 8, I'm filming this on Thursday, and it will be 8 weeks on Saturday that my appointment is. So I thought that's a really good motivator. Now I've lost my first stone. 8 weeks, I mean, obviously I've lost my first stone in more like 12 weeks. But I thought 8 weeks is a really good amount of time to really focus, or refocus, and lose a bit more weight. Just so I just want to feel really confident and feel really good in myself when I go and try my first wedding dress on. I want it to be a really lovely experience rather than criticizing myself in everything I try on, which I know we all do that anyway, and whatever we try on, whatever we look like, but I want it to be yeah, as special and as enjoyable as possible. So I'm gonna clamp down, because I have let a few more treats creep in the last few weeks, but I'm really excited about it, and I think what better motivation than trying your first wedding dress on. But the clocks go forward as well this weekend, so it's officially the start of spring, and as the lighter mornings and lighter evenings come, that really helps with my motivation as well, to get up early in the morning, do some exercise first thing, go for a walk in the evening, things like that. And especially now we can take Arnie, we'll be out walking all the time. So yeah, feeling good, feeling positive about what's coming. And also I think with the nicer weather looming and the lighter days at least, things like eating salads, you'd never catch me eating a salad in the winter, because it's just not a winter thing. I never fancy a salad in the winter. But yeah, I really enjoy them in the spring, summer, which is why I've started having them now, and I'm absolutely loving them. I also think it's really important to have something to look forward to, even at the moment. Like, I know a lot of people will probably be looking forward to the 21st of June, but for me that's too far away to think about that at the moment, and things can always change. But yeah, I think it's really important to have something to look forward to. So if you've got something coming up, no matter how small it is, that you're looking forward to, I'd love to hear it. Pop it in the comments below, as sharing a bit of positivity is always a good thing. Right, Carl?
Yep.
So I finished the course, and we're taking this one out for a little walk, but we needed to go to the post office, or I needed to, although Carl's just popped in because I've got hold of him. So we thought we would go to a big park that's right next to the post office. Arnie's not quite used to the car yet. He's been in it a few times, but he still gets a little bit nervous about the car, as you can see. Oh, it's okay. And he's now looking for Carl. Oi! So yeah, we're going to take him to a big park that's near here, because we've noticed when we go for our walks before we got Arnie that quite a few dogs get walked here. So we're going to see if we can get him to meet some other dogs, and see how he gets on. Bless him, look. But hopefully you'll enjoy it. He has met a couple of dogs. He met a couple yesterday, and he was really good with them. They were really, one of them was a really big dog as well, but he was really soft with Arnie and really quite timid. So yeah, Arnie just kind of laid on his back and like made his paws go like this. But you did really well, didn't you? So yeah, we'll see how he gets on. I don't know how much I'll film because I get a bit nervous when I'm around other people with my camera and stuff, but Yeah, and obviously I don't want to film other people with their dogs that are just out for a nice innocent walk, so I'll see if I can get a little bit of footage of this little one going for a wander around the park. He's just enjoying people watching at the moment. Do you want to show people your little bow tie? Who's that? Is he smiling at you? Yeah, he's only 10 weeks old. Pardon? Pardon? Oh, Basset Hound. No, he's a Spaniel.
Is it a Basset Hound?
No, Cocker Spaniel. Yeah. Making friends left, right and centre, even when we're in the car. Hey? People love you. Oh look, can you see his little bow tie? The little harness that Carl got him. Don't you look smart? Can you see? It's like tucked under his chin. There it is. Showing off your little bow tie, aren't you? Your friend's just driven off. He was a nice old man, wasn't he? Come on then, honey. Let's go for a walk. Oh. We'll work on the lead discipline later, yeah? Cool. Look at all this area you've got to run around in. Oh, there's dogs barking. There's loads of them over there.
Biscuit's my bad boy, aren't they?
Yeah, Biscuit's not being good.
Not like you, you're being well behaved.
Come on, let's go. Come on then. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. So I am all finished with work for the week. I've got a long weekend, which is so nice. So I've decided to celebrate that fact by having a lovely face mask. Yeah, to start my long weekend off. But I thought I would really treat myself and go for all three because I couldn't choose just one. And I just thought I'd share me doing this with you because this is called mask mapping. So if you haven't heard of mask mapping before, it's basically you can choose a particular face mask to use on a particular area of your face, depending on what that area needs. So sometimes all of our face hasn't got the same sort of skin, if that makes sense. So for example, T-zone is usually an oily area, especially for me. I can sometimes get a bit dry on my forehead, and then my cheeks and sort of around my eye area is where maybe I'd want to firm up, and my neck as well. So that's where our Tropic face masks come in really handy, because the clear skin one I will place down my nose, on my forehead, because I have a little blemish, which is very rare for me, getting one on my forehead, but I've got a little one there coming up. And on my chin area is where I'll place this one. Then my facelift tightening brightening mask, again, is another clay one, as is the clear skin, so it goes hard when it's on your face, it sets. This one I will probably place sort of around my eye area here, and I'll probably place it on the sides of my forehead where I don't have the clear skin, and I will also place it on my neck because I want to firm there. And then the deep hydration mask, which is like a yogurty texture, and it's beautiful, and as you can tell I use this one a lot because I've almost run out. This is obviously for hydrating. It's a soothing, cooling mask. So as you can see, my cheeks are quite red, so I will probably place this on my cheeks and anywhere else that has a skin on my face that is exposed. So I'm part way done. I've done my clear skin mask, as you can see. I just also thought I'd mention that I'm applying this with the face mask spatula. It's a Tropic one, and I just really like applying it with this. You can use your fingers, but it stops your hands getting really messy, and I quite like it because it feels like you're painting your face, which is quite therapeutic. So yeah, so I'm just going to apply the face lift mask, so the brightening and tightening mask on the areas that I said. Oh, I also thought I'd talk to you about our walk with Arnie as well whilst I'm doing this, actually, because he's done so well with other dogs. He gets a little bit apprehensive, but as soon as I think he sees that they're friendly, he's quite confident and he wants to play. So yeah, he's done really well with that. There was a couple that we saw with a pushchair today in the park, and he was more wary, and they had a dog, and he was more wary of the pushchair than he was of the dog. He was probably backing up. He was like this, away from the pushchair, which was quite funny, but he was alright after a little while. Oh, and also there was some school kids playing in the park, and this little boy and girl came over. They must have been about, I don't know, 10 years old, and the boy sat down on the floor to play with Arnie. He was like, oh my god, he's so cute. And Arnie, obviously, because the boy came down to his level, Arnie was sniffing at him, and he climbed on his lap, and Arnie was obviously really excited, and he peed on this boy's leg. The boy didn't notice, but the little girl noticed. He was like, oh, he's peed on your leg. So the little boy wasn't bothered at all. He was like, oh, it's fine, it's just a dribble. I felt really bad. I was like, Arnie, you're not supposed to pee on strangers. But yeah, if he gets a bit overexcited, he does tend to pee with excitement. But it's so nice now we can actually take him out for walks, because he's got more energy now. He's a little bit bigger and he's used to the house now, so he's a bit more confident and a bit more boisterous at times. So it's nice to be able to get rid of some of that energy by just taking him out for a walk, because otherwise he just goes a bit crazy in the house. So yeah, like now we've come back, we've just had a bit of dinner, we just had some soup, and Arnie is sparked out in his crate, which is nice for us because it means we get some downtime. But yeah, bless him. We will definitely be wearing him out now we can. But as you can see, I've applied this to the areas that I wanted to hydrate, I want to clear, and firm and brighten. So yeah, it's what I love about these masks. I mean, you can do this with any face mask, it doesn't have to be Tropic face masks, but obviously I don't use anything else, because these are so good and just so beautiful. You smell them. I love the smell of this one, it's just so nice. And this one doesn't dry firm, so this one doesn't make your face go stiff. It just sort of goes a little bit less wet, I guess. But yeah, it's a really nice texture, just yogurty. And just leave that on. Leave the yellow and green one to set for about 20 minutes and leave the hydration one on for the same amount of time, but as I said, it won't set. And I might, I feel silly doing it now with the face masks on, but it's not the first time you've seen me looking like this, so let's go and I will show you what I've been dying to show you all day. Yes, it's not dark just yet, but it's getting there. Like, the sun's starting to go down. Can you see it? Oh! So this is my office. You'll have to excuse it because Carl was lying on the bed earlier. Oh, and he's got some stuff. Oh, because if you didn't notice, so many updates I've got to tell you. If you didn't notice when I was in the bathroom, we've painted it, or Carl's painted it grey, because we just weren't loving the magnolia in there. We've got to be honest. It was just, we spend quite a lot of time in the bathroom, so I was like, no, we need to paint this room as well. So he's done that for me this week while I was away at work. And we've got some of this, I don't know what you call it, design foley, self-adhesive film in like a marble print that we're going to put on the shelf where our toothbrush and where my face mask are now sat in there. Yeah, just to make it look a bit nicer. Anyway, so we're now in here in my office. If you haven't seen it before, go and check out my last videos. But yeah, this is basically my office. So we have this day bed here for when people can come and stay again. This is an old bedside table that I had. It's just got my Tropic fridge on it for now, but when HomeSense opens, I intend to go to HomeSense and get like a gold sort of bedside table for there, or it might be moved and go here. So yeah, we're just keeping my fridge on that for now. My nice gold plant from Berries and Grey, my Desenio prints in their gold frames. My mirror here is from Melody Maison, my Tropic kit bag, which you would have seen in a previous video as well. My shelves with all my Tropic stuff on. My desk that I've been working at today for my course. And then we are going to get, that's the other bedside table, we are going to get some shelves for there at some point as well. And we still need curtains. But this is the new addition. This is a neon light, and I got this from a company online called Neon. And I absolutely love it. It says #LoveTropic, which is a hashtag that we all use, and if you don't use it, make sure you #LoveTropic in your posts. But yes, I mean, as you know, I'm Tropic obsessed. I will pop it on and show you what it looks like on. How nice does that look? I'm actually obsessed with it. I love this room so much, and there's so many things in this room that I adore. It's hard to choose one. I love my prints, I love my gold plant, but this has got to be my new favourite thing. I just love it, and it's really sort of, obviously I mentioned the other couple of things that we want to get for this room, or I want to get for this room, but it's pretty much quite nicely finished off now, I think. There's some little fairy lights around those shelves as well, so when they're on as well, oh, look how nice it looks. So now I can work it out in here till the late hours and just be all lit up with my Love Tropic neon sign on it. Tell me, point me in the direction of somebody more Tropic obsessed than me. I'd love to meet them. But let me know what you think. If you think it's OTT, let me know, but I absolutely love it. And yeah, my Tropic obsession is real. Yeah, so let me know what you think about my lovely sign in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think, because I know that you've been following along with this office transformation. Like I said, it's still not quite finished, with a couple of other things to do, like curtains and some shelves over there, or drawers. But it's pretty much ready for me to move in full-time in July and work full-time with Tropic, and I can't wait. And this is just, we've made it into a room that I just love being in. And even today on my course, I've sat at my desk, I'm surrounded by Tropic. Even when I'm working from home with my RAF job at the moment, I'm surrounded by Tropic, and it just makes me so happy. And as you can probably tell by my videos and how much of a love for Tropic I have, and I just can't wait for me to be doing it full time, and I can dedicate more time to all of you and more time to my videos. And yeah, it's just so exciting, and every time I get something new in here, it just makes me even more excited for what's to come in the future. So Thank you very much everybody for all your support as usual. I love hearing your comments, your feedback, so please continue to drop me a message. I love chatting to you, and I'm going to leave the video here, and I'm going to go chill out. Well, I'll take this off once it's all set. I'm going to go chill out with Carl and Arnie, and yeah, and I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your weekend as well, and I will see you in the next video. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what your favourite part of the video is. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, like I said in my last one, why not? Hit the subscribe button as I bring a new video every Sunday, and I would love to see you here for more. Speak to you next week. Bye.